As the world celebrates Women's Day today, it is also seen as an opportunity to highlight the plight of women, especially in Africa, and seek ways to make a difference.
What we find is that a lot of women are in lower productivity, lower paid jobs in the informal sector. We have 75% of women outside of the formal and non-agricultural sector, compared to 59% of men. So these are statistics that really show that there is a huge gap that needs to be fixed. And if we continue at this rate, there's a 2018 gender gap report that says if we continue at this rate, then whilst it'll take the US 61 years to close the gender gap, it'll take sub-Saharan Africa 135 years.
Though the woman faces numerous challenges like gender inequality among others, she has more potentials that needs to be harnessed for a better balance.
As Google, we truly believe that in the countries that we operate in, or in the societies that we operate in, we want to be true members of the fabric of that society. So for us, gender equality is a big issue in Africa as well as across the world. And it's been identified as part of the issues that are important to drive the economic development in Africa as part of the plan of the Sustainable Development Goals as well as the AU 2063 plan. So for us, we're taking a stab at helping to solve some of those problems alongside other things as well.
The theme for the year's event, Balance for Better, focuses on challenging women to find the courage to do something different while becoming better versions of themselves. Participants at the event say they have learned different things today.
As women, we have to be more intentional and be more conscious that there is a gender gap, and we have to be intentional at working towards closing the gap.
Today's event talks about imposter syndrome, which a lot of women have, especially those that are actually very intelligent. They feel they are not competent enough, but today's event has helped to address that issue.
Today's event has really thrown an insight on women and the women understanding who they are, what they should be. Because the society, the gender stereotype in the society has made us believe that, okay, as women, there are some things we are not to achieve, there are some things we are not to do as women, but then, like the world, everything is growing day by day. So today, they told us that we should hunger for more, we should push, continue pushing until we get to wherever we want to get to, that we should not be limited by the stereotype, anything.
It actually starts from us, we women, taking the initiative, taking the bold step. Okay, one of the speakers gave an example that before we women could take up a position, we are like 120% sure that we're going to take it, while the men, even when they are 20% sure, they will go for it. So it's more or less like believing in ourselves that we can do it.
What I'm taking home is that you have your own story, you have your narrative, so you have to go all the way out for it. No other person can do the work for you, you have to do it yourself.
While noting the need to recognize women's contributions the more and seeking for inclusive ways to support the woman, key speakers also affirmed that there is need for a collaborative effort both from female and male counterparts as well. For Plus TV Africa, Amaka Okoye.